usually make videos about physical therapy because that's what I do for a living, but this video has absolutely nothing to do with physical therapy. So if you don't want to watch it, fine, scram, get lost, you know? But you can stick around if you want to. Today I actually wanted to talk about how basically I've not been able to see correctly for the past 25 years of my life, which is my whole life. But this is what I wanted to show you first. What was that all about? This is actually a gift that my mom got for me and my wife a while ago for Christmas. It's so cool. It's one of those like retro old things that you put on your eyes like this, and then you can look through the pictures. And she got us like when we first got married. So basically how this device works, if you're like a young kid or something, you know, you put your pictures in here and then you hold this up to your eyes like this. Let me see if I can get this lined up. Bada bing, bada boom. The reason I wanted to show you guys this then was because this photo reel right here is of my wedding, and it's back from 2017. That's when we got married. And ever since then, my wife's been telling me that I can't see good. She says, Tony, you need to go get your eyes checked. You can't see that well. And I tell her, I said, no, I can see good. I can't see that good far away. But when you bring something a little closer, then I can see good, but that's normal. That's just like everybody else. And then she says, no, that's not normal. That's not like everybody else. And then I'm like, no, it is. I have good vision. So we always have this argument ever since we've been married. And then like, literally it was like last week, I was on my computer and I was typing something and I was on my screen and she was like, Tony, you're sitting way too close to the computer. You can't see that good. You need to go get your eyes checked. And then I was like, oh, fine. I'll go set up an appointment. I'll make it with the doctor. They'll tell me my eyes are good and I'll prove her wrong, you know, once and for all. So then I set up my appointment to go to the doctor's. So that place there is actually where I got my eyes tested at, and when I got there I was sitting in the waiting room and the doc came in and he says, hey, so I see on your chart that no one in your family has ever been to the eye doctors, none of your family has glasses and stuff, and he's like, it shows that you've never been to the eye doctors either. And I said, yeah, honestly doc, I really don't know why I'm in here. My wife wanted me to come, and so happy wife, happy life, you know what I mean? And so I told him, I was like, honestly I don't know why I'm here, but I'll go through your stuff and see if I need glasses or not. He said, all right. So he takes me through his tests. You know, he's checking if I'm colorblind. I'm reading stuff on the chart. And I say, well then, doc, how did I do, you know, after he was all done? And he said, well, 20/20 is good vision. That's where you want to be at. He's like, 20/30 is a little worse. 20/40 is worse than that. He's like, 20/50 is worse than that. He's like, and 20/60 is you're legally not allowed to drive. And he said, that's right about where you're at. And I was like, oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. So he was like, there's no way. He's like, yeah. He's like, actually, I'm kind of surprised that you've never been to the eye doctors before. He's like, because your eyes are terrible. And I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, so what 20/60 vision means is that someone with good vision who sees 20/20, that means that what they see at 60 feet away is the same exact thing I see at 20 feet away. So if I were to write something completely random on this wall, nothing subliminal about this, that was completely random, there's no hidden meaning to that, but if I wrote a word here, then what I see at 20 feet away, that's what I see at 20 feet away. The person with 20/20 vision sees the same exact thing from back here at 60 feet away. that is a huge difference. And this actually reminds me of a time when I had a perspective change when it came to my beliefs. So I grew up going to a very traditional church. We sang our songs, we had our service, we shook hands. It was very traditional, and I did that my whole life, every Sunday, you know, up until my senior year of high school. And then my mom decided to take us to a different church. She was like, hey, let's try something else out. And so we're like, okay, whatever. I wasn't really a big fan of church. But we went to this different place, and it was a completely different experience, not by what people were saying and telling me, but how they showed it. And that's the same way I feel like with my glasses. Like, my wife has been telling me that I couldn't see for the longest time, but that's all I've ever known. I've only seen the world one way. And it wasn't until I was shown a different way of looking at the world that I really could see it different, and it really changed my perspective. And I just feel like that's the same thing when it comes to your beliefs. Like, it's not about religion and doing all this traditional stuff, but it's having a relationship with Jesus that I feel like is a big difference. And I'm honestly not trying to cram Jesus down your throat or nothing like that. Like, you can have your own beliefs, that's completely fine. It honestly irritates me to my core when people talk like a Christian, when they're like, hello there, redeemed brother in Christ, how blessed is your day. And I'm just like, oh goodness, shut up, please, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut your mouth. You know, that type of thing. But look at, hey, this place right here, that is actually, that building right there used to be my church that I used to go to, the one that gave me that cool perspective change. They bought a new building now, but that's their old one they used to have, so pretty cool. Whew. It is freezing out here, but honestly the reason I wanted to make this video is because I was so excited when I got my new glasses. Like, here they are now. They are so cool. I was able to see so much different stuff that I didn't realize I was missing, and I just feel like so happy that I got them. Like, let me show you what they look like on. Okay, I was so excited when I got these glasses that I literally sat outside my car. I was parked like right where that truck is there. I was sitting there for literally 20 minutes to 30 minutes just looking around at everything because I was so excited that I could see so much stuff. Like this sign over here, like look at this, that sign. I wasn't able to see that sign before, that one right there, and I wasn't able to see that. I didn't know what those words were. I could barely see that. And I couldn't see like any of these cool decorations and like the lights, and there was just so much cool stuff. Another thing that is pretty funny is that after every time I would shave, my wife used to tell me, Tony, you leave so much hair in the sink, why don't you clean it up? And I always used to tell her, I do clean it up, why are you being so nitpicky, get off my back, you know? Well, anyways, after I got my new glasses, I came home and I decided to take them off, and then I decided to shave. And then I cleaned up the whole entire sink. I got it super spotless, and then I put my glasses back on, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I left it a mess. I didn't even realize how much stuff I just couldn't see. I couldn't see the hair, and so now I was like, oops, my bad. That, like, wife, if you're watching this, I'm sorry that I thought you were always nitpicking me. I just realized that I couldn't see it. Sorry. Anyways, that's all I wanted to tell you guys. I was really excited. I got new glasses. I think they look extra sexy. Not really, I kind of look nerdy. But anyways, thanks for watching. And if you see me in more videos with my glasses, well, that's because I'm blind. I'm not trying to be trendy. So thank you. See you on another one. Peace.